Hi everyone, thank you for coming to my channel. Today I want to talk about the power of showing your authentic self. So I want to share my experience of doing this webinar last night, because after the webinar I really felt the strong impact on me. So how I was able to do this webinar was because I was asked by this webinar organizer of intercultural training company. Headquarters is in Spain, and this person who was the organizer was aware of what I was doing because I was actively posting my professional experience on Facebook and LinkedIn. So he saw what I do on LinkedIn, and so he knew that I do a lot of online coaching, online trainings or webinar. And so he asked me if I can do any kind of webinar for them, and I said sure. Of course, I say sure all the time. And initially I was asked if I can do anything related to intercultural aspects of Korea and Japan, and of course I can do that. But I told him that for this year my keyword is resiliency, and I think that's my strength. So I want to do something on resiliency. And I told him about the 7-week resiliency workshop. Here's the picture of the workshop logo. I told him that in the workshop I talk about gratitude, mindfulness, vulnerability, empathy, wellness, and strengths. So for this company's webinar, I can offer these 6 pillars to resiliency. It was internal webinar, so the trainers, intercultural trainers who work for the company would watch the webinar. But because of the coronavirus situation, a lot of the trainers are freelancers or small business owners, and they are going through a lot. And also, their clients or trainees or assignees are going through a lot. So being able to have resilience and also talk about resilience is important. So I was really glad that what I proposed was accepted. And yesterday was the day I offered the webinar. It was 10 p.m. in South Korea, because it was held in Spain. So mostly the audience was for European trainers, although many people accessed from all over the world. And there were more than 60 people registered for the webinar, and I was happy that so many people accessed to listen to my webinar. So I did talk about my 7-week resiliency workshop and these 6 pillars to build resiliency muscle. But in order to get there, of course, for me, it was really important to share my story of my son fighting his brain cancer together for about 4 years. So I did share that story and how I chose to be resilient, or how I chose to face the challenge and share the story of ourselves. And what happened after the webinar was really unbelievable. Of course, I knew the power of storytelling already because I did adversity to advocacy presentations, and many people were really inspired. And this 7-week resiliency workshop too, the participants enjoy inspiring each other. But this was a webinar. I couldn't see the participants, although they asked me questions afterwards. I was only able to see the slides and the moderators, but I got a lot of positive feedback, not only from the moderators but from the participants. Many people first thanked me through the chat, and also I was surprised to see receiving so many LinkedIn messages and LinkedIn invites, because they told me they were inspired and they would like to connect with me, or even some people suggested some business collaborations. So I was so excited and I couldn't go to sleep, and I was thinking, what is this? What is happening? And I thought about, wow, this is the power of just being yourself. This is the power of authentic self. I was just sharing my experience. I didn't share the research results or nothing like that. It was just my personal experience and something that I'm passionate about. Then this word came to my mind. I put the slides together and I put the ideas together, but everything came effortlessly. I was enjoying, and this is what I wanted to do. So I felt when you are truly aligned with yourself and being authentic, then you can do things effortlessly, and that will give so much impact and influence for other people, and you receive so much from others. And wow, I was really touched. And another concept that came to my mind when I was thinking about effortlessly is like, oh, this is just like the flow theory. Maybe you can see here, the flow theory is by Mihail Csikszentmihalyi. It's about being in the zone, or really focusing on what you like or what you love. So when you do that, you don't know how long the time is or how much effort you're putting in, because it's your passion, it's your what you enjoy, and it's you're focused. So I wouldn't say easy, but not something you suffer or difficult. And that's exactly how I felt. Wow, I was in the zone. And this is the flow for me, to talk about resiliency and share my experience and support others. So I just wanted to tell you that how powerful it is. But it doesn't have to be something big. It can start from something small. But as you do, people will give you positive feedback, and you build more confidence, and you share even more, and then the events or occasion gets bigger, and then I feel like it's snowballing, although it's not so big yet. But I started off by sharing on Facebook little by little, and people notice, and they ask me to do something, and I do that, and more people notice, and I do that, and it's happening. And now I'm doing YouTube also. So be yourself. Nobody's gonna judge you. People are gonna judge you, but as long as you don't judge yourself, that's fine. Be yourself, be authentic, enjoy what you feel passionate about, or enjoy what you're doing, and share your experience, because your experience is your unique experience, and no one can deny it. So I want to ask you, today's question is, when do you show your authenticity, and when do you feel the flow? And what kind of influence or what kind of impact does that give to other people or to the situation? So if you have any idea, please let me know by commenting here or emailing or messaging me. Looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you for listening. Bye.